Hey guys, it's Katelyn and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am sharing some higher end Dollar Tree hacks and DIYs that turned out so beautiful. We are going to be using some cheaper Dollar Tree items and turning them into some glam room decor that you're actually gonna love. First up, if you are wanting that higher end look, be sure to check out the Crafter Square section at Dollar Tree for the real wood pieces. So they had these pencil cups, which I knew would be so great to use in DIYs. They also had these little cubes, so if you are looking for better quality, definitely pick up the real wood pieces. For this first project, I'm using 4 of the square pencil cups. I was blown away by this. I knew there was so many things we would be able to do with it. So first, I just arranged them in this really cool way to make kind of like a fun little planter. I was going to fill this up with succulents, so I am using hot glue, but for long-term use, I definitely recommend using some type of liquid nails or wood glue. But just for now, just tacking it together with hot glue for this video. But I am placing everything nice and tight together, and this is so sturdy, so I feel like that's what makes it like really high end. You don't feel like it's gonna fall apart. And then to really take this to the next level, I am using my favorite gold spray paint, which is this Rust-Oleum metallic, and on this soft wood it really soaks it up so you're able to see the wood texture underneath, which also is a plus. And then I could fill them up with some Spanish moss, rocks, and some succulents. I am mixing some of my favorite Dollar Tree succulents with some high quality ones from Walmart, like these little dangly pieces. I just cut them off of a longer stem, and then I placed the rocks on top because I feel like it gave it a higher end look, more put together than just the Spanish moss poking out on each side of the succulent. You could also use this as some type of desk organizer to hold utensils or crafting supplies, but I love how this came together. I feel like it is such a higher end look on a budget, but it just looks really pretty and put together. And like I say, just loving the real wood pieces at Dollar Tree. So since we are talking about these fun wooden pencil cups, I also picked them up in the cylinder shape, so they have the round ones, and I am going to be mixing these. So another high-end tip I feel like is if you mix colors. So I painted a couple of these with the same gold spray paint and then painted a couple with white paint. And mixing these two colors together, the white and the gold, looks so classic and elegant. I feel like it just takes it to a new level. But I am also making some more planters, but this time I'm going to raise it up and make them taller. So for this, I thought this was a really cool idea. I am gluing them together. So one of them, I wanted to make like a set of 3, but I didn't have enough circular pencil cups, so I'll definitely be looking for some more. I didn't grab enough that first day, and if you know Dollar Tree, you know you better grab it day 1. So I glued the gold one in the center and then put the whites on the top and the bottom, and I left the extra gold one to kind of set beside of it. But I feel like this was such a cool look. It's like this gorgeous tall vase. I put some Spanish moss inside as well as some more of this dangly succulent pieces, and I have got so many uses just picking up a couple of these from Walmart. So I tucked them down on the top. I think it is gorgeous how it dangles over the edges, and then filled up the top with some more succulents. But I feel like putting like large plants in planters make them have a higher end look. So make sure that you're not just putting one succulent at the top and the plant's looking too small. That's why I love this succulent from Walmart, how it dangles, and I get several uses out of the one pick. Even though it is close to $5, it is super nice quality. And then to also get a higher end look, I love mixing different textures and pieces, like placing the ceramic planter with this. I feel like it just brings in a lot of extra detail and really catches your eye and really flows nice together. I love how Dollar Tree does put out like trendy pieces. They are adding a lot of gold and metal tones to a lot of the new pieces, and I loved these little signs. They have like a thick gold frame around the edges, so I knew these could easily be taken apart to make something that looks really, really nice. So I was able to easily pop off the cardboard front to leave these thick, gorgeous gold frames, and I thought it would be really fun to make these into like a larger lantern that could hold like a candle, and I was able to really dress these up just using Dollar Tree dowel rods. So I am using 2 frames and 4 of the dowel rods to start off, and I just kind of chose one and cut it down to size. I am using these miter shears. I will link them down below, but they are perfect for cutting Dollar Tree pieces just like this. I got them all even, and then I kind of just took my time and put a couple in at a time and glued them to one side of the lantern, and then I was able to flip it over, pull down so that this is going to be as straight as possible. I did want this to kind of have like a store-bought look and not just be 4-post and be plain. So I'm using one of the dowel rods. I cut it at a slight angle on each end, and then I just glued that kind of diagonally. And then whenever I painted this, I feel like it gave it the perfect texture, but it made it super easy. I didn't add the full X on both sides like a farmhouse thing. So I feel like it gave it a really cool but modern look. And then this was the perfect little frame that I could decorate up. And I decided to use a Target dollar spot wreath that I got a while back. It was kind of looking shabby, so I added in some of my own new greenery. This is just a dollar store candle, and I feel like it looks so beautiful. And you could have left in one of the cardboard pieces if you wanted it to have a bottom, but this just makes a gorgeous frame to really add some height to your decor and make perfect entryway table decor. I am loving these hexagons at Dollar Tree. Now I passed them up for a time or two, but then whenever they had these new styles, I went ahead and grabbed them, and I'm so happy I did, because these are kind of like the same frames, but they have different options. So they have it where it's like a quote in it or design, and then they have ones with the mirrors in them. So I decided to get one of each, and I wanted to decorate these up to make a cute little jewelry tray or makeup tray. This would be perfect for a vanity. I am going to be sticking with the gold theme of this video and spray painting the frames gold, but I wanted to dress up the one that had that art in it that I didn't love so much. So I decided to use some of this Target. This was just in the dollar spot, but you can use any type of scrapbooking paper or dollar store vinyl or cardstock. You can see that I started tracing it, and then I decided it would be easier to pull this up because this is a like adhesive vinyl, and then stuck it down on the backing and cut around that. This pattern did go perfect with the spray paint because it kind of is like this rose gold like zigzag or chevron pattern. So this is how the frames turned out. I feel like it instantly like ups it to look like a glam higher end look. And then I just put the backs down in there and then put these together with a glass candlestick. Once again, if you want to take the time, I would definitely recommend adding in like E6000 or some type of better adhesive, but for now this is holding really nicely. But I put my candlestick holder upside down to make sure that it wasn't going to take up a lot of space on the bottom piece, and I could put a lot of jewelry and stack some of my favorite makeup pieces, but just a really fun, nice, glam looking but functional piece. Risers are still really trendy right now, and I know Target Dollar Spot puts them out all the time, but if you want like a nice glam higher end look little riser, Dollar Tree has these little votive candle holders, and they have like this metal stand that kind of held in the glass. I pulled the glass away from that and it made the perfect little stand. So I picked up these wooden circles from Hobby Lobby, but Dollar Store or Dollar Tree also has a ton of wooden circles. I painted that gold, and then just to mix in the extra colors and to make it have a little bit of contrast, I painted that top circle white. And I feel like this was perfect to kind of hold up any succulent or candle. You could layer this with like a tiered tray. I put this with different candlestick holders, and I just feel like it looked really pretty against the wood and different textures. But this took literally like a couple of minutes to put together, but makes such a beautiful look. And I just feel like the pop of gold really gives you that higher end glam look. How many times have I said higher end in this video? Way too many times. But I love taking cheap items and making them look so much nicer. Thank you so much for coming along and crafting with me today. It's so much fun to show you guys items that you can use from Dollar Tree and turn them into beautiful decor. No one is gonna know these are dollar store projects because they turned out so beautiful. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up and let me know what type of video you would love to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting. Bye.